Okay. Now we want to handle how to view reports in RetailMan. How to view reports as a manager, how you can be able to view your report, check your staffs, know what they need to know in RetailMan. So that is what we want to discuss now. So now I'm going, first of all, I'm introducing you to RetailMan icons. Introduction to RetailMan icons. This is POS in RetailMan. Now we have POS, we have sales, then we have stock, we have purchase, then payroll, account, dial, and all this. But the major thing I want to teach you here is the POS, the sales, the stock, and the purchase. These are the four things I want to handle in this training. So now, POS and sales, both of them, they are the same thing. Both of them is being used to attend to your customers. The POS and sales, the difference between the two of them is just as simple that the POS is faster to attend to customer than the sales part, because the POS is being used while the customer is standing before you. It's a fast system. You just scan a product. Once you scan any product, if it's a product that have a barcode, it will automatically take you straight to quantity. What your staff does is just to enter. If its item is 2, you just touch 2 and click enter. It's done with that particular product. If you scan another one, it will take you straight. So it is a very fast system to attend to customer using the POS. Without asking you question, enter, Oga, what is your customer, what's your name, enter the customer name, enter the phone number. It is not mandatory in POS. But if it's in sales, it is mandatory that you need to enter those details. So what makes the POS faster and sales is that the POS is not a mandatory that you must enter customers' details, but the ability to enter it is also there. But it's not a mandatory that you must enter it before you attend to customer. That makes the POS of RetailMan to be very fast attending to customer. Then the sales part of it, which is this, you must enter the client detail before you proceed. So that is the difference between the two of them. But the report is going to show on two of them. Whether you use the POS to make the sales or you use the sales to make the sales, if you use POS to make the sales, every sale that happens in POS part, we also report in sales part. So if you want to view the sales that happen, you can use any of these two to view the report. Now we are talking about the stock now. The stock is just like a middle person between the sales and the purchase. Before I talk about the stock, I like talking about the purchase. So the purchase is all about where you use to queue in all the goods you receive from your suppliers. Everything that has to do with your suppliers come in from the purchase. So anything that have to do between you and your customers, meaning you are selling, your staffs are selling, have to go out from the sales or POS. But since your place is a supermarket, they don't have access using the sales page. So everybody is using the POS page because it's a supermarket. If it's something like electronics alone, I know you people have electronics in your supermarket, but we made it mandatory that everybody use POS. Point of sales. Okay, now, so the purchase is all about where to queue in or where to find out anything that have to do with your suppliers. It can be found from purchase. Now, the sales and POS, anything that have to do with your customers can be found from POS and sales. And then, anything that have to do with your own product, your stock, what you have on ground, can be found from stock. So whenever you want to check your stock, is all about from stock. Now I want to explain about the line I told you the first time. There is a line you are looking at here. This very line, after the first icon, 1, 2, 3, you meet a line. Then you go to the purchase. Purchase is one I showed you now. Then when you go to stock, you see another one. There is a line here. Then you go to sales. There is a line here. Then you go to POS. There is a line here. This is a demarcation. This is a demarcation. Sorry. The line is a demarcation between the input and output. So when you are talking about, since I told you that the POS, point of sales, is all about sales, so your staff are using only this one to attend to the customer, but any report of what they are doing is from here, and no cashier have access to be able to see any report of these sales. All of them, they don't have access to view their sales. So that's why when they are selling, they don't know total amount they sold. It's at the end of the time you now log in with your own password, or the account department will log in with their own password to see the main sales. You understand? To see the record of their sales. But then they said that are selling, we disable them access not to see their sales. So that at the end of the day, it is the people that now log in now that will not tell them if their account is balanced or account is not balanced. You understand now? So now, but as I said, anything after the line is report. So from this line, from here down, is all about report. But from the line up, is all about handling sales, creating anything that have to do with their work that they are doing can be found from all this one before the line. Like here now is also a sales page. This one is payment to receive. Somebody that paid before and did not pay all the money and they can't pay back can pay from here. Then here is all about creating customers name, the client name, the royalty point, and all the whole thing. The customer detail, their client detail can be created from here. Then any other here is all about the report of whatever you have done up here. Then you come into this. Then you come into the stock. You come into the stock. You can see the whole icon here is where they are using to do their job. Then after the line is all about reports. Now the same thing on purchase. The inventory department is using these icons. This is where we thought then they are using this icon to input in all their details, all the stock that is go in from this page. And once they come in from this page, then from here down is all about report. Okay. You understand? So that is all about report. Now handle about few reports to show you the report. Now about the stock. Let me click the stock. If you want to see the stock quantity, since we know that from here down is all about report, item inquiry report, meaning we are inquiring about an item. So meaning from here we can inquire about a particular item. So if I come here and choose location, that means I am reporting only one particular location, one branch. But if I choosing only one, is one warehouse and be more. But if I did not choose anyone and leave it blank like this, it means going to see report I'm going to see is going to combine together. The two locations report will show. I will merge together. Okay. Good. You understand? So, but when you choose a location, it's only will show. The system will be able to divide it. So tell you the one that is in the BMO, how you going to report. It's going to tell you one that is in BMO and the one that is in the warehouse. Then it will still give you the total of all of them. Okay. So it is you feel on this space before you click screen is what the system is going to show you. Then the system is going to choose from the date you put to the date you want it to end. Then you want the details, you want the sales report of it, or return, or anything you want to, depending what you selected here. So if I come here and say I need the sales, meaning is the sales report. If I come here and scan a particular product and put, meaning it is only that particular product that I'm reporting. If I come in here and select a particular department, it means that it is only this department that is going to report. If I come in here and I choose this department, but I need it only the B more, I am reporting only this department, only the B more. But if I did not choose any location here and they become blank, meaning all the location. Here, if I did not put any particular part number of product here, it means all the product that is in the stock, in the system. If I did not choose here, I did not choose a particular department, it means all the department will appear. So, anyone you fill here, before you click, please enter the password again. The system is locked.
She's coming. The password. It's open now. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. So, anything is from the date you put and the date you put is what the system will report. Do you understand now? So, after you have put in all you need, your only just to click screen. Then the system will display what you include in this box.
Okay.
So, the same pattern in all the reports. So what you now need now is just, I'm going to answer the main question you asked. So because I am recording this, I'm not going to open the report here until when I end my recording, then I can open the report because it's here. Thank you. So now that is what is happening. Now the same thing when you go under the POS, like you ask, where will you balance your staff at the end? Or you want to see the sales happen in a day. This is daily sales report. Now this daily sales report, if I click this daily sales report, you come in here. It's reporting only one particular branch. Now warehouse is here. You can change it because you don't sell in warehouse. You choose here.
Yes.
So now you can now be able to put here what is here?
Totals.
Okay, total. Here is asking you total. It's either you choose total or you choose summary or you choose detail. So whatever you feel here, if it's all the station, mean all the computers that are there, that is all the stations. Then if I now come here, I want to narrow it to a particular computer, you have analog. This particular computer is user 17, this system 17. Then if I now want to change it, because you don't sell on this, if I now change it, I want to check only the sales happen in system 3. That means you are viewing the report of system 3.
Wow.
So yeah, so
I think I like this one.
So any what you want to know is already there. Your only just have to be, once you open a page, read everything and see that you can narrow your checking to however you want to check. Now it means that if there are 3 people if there are 2 shifts that happen, you can also view it here. If someone else go to somebody's system and make sale, you can also see it here. You want to know a particular system, a transaction happen. Once you know that particular computer, you want to put a customer come in and he was arguing, I don't know who, but I know I came in. This is the system I use right there. You can now pull the sales that happen on that system and trust and know what you are checking. Since people have up to 1 to 11 systems for sales point, so you can narrow it down. So once you are done, you click here screen, then it will display. I will not see open it here, then I close it. You understand? So that is what is happening on the purchase side. You want to check inventory, you want to check, these are purchase list. If you now you want to see once you didn't select a location, everything will report. Now you want to see all the purchase, this is all the purchase. Now if you want to change the purchase, you want to know whether they return any goods to, there is another way for goods to go out from your stock, which is by purchase return. Because inventory have access to the purchase page, they will also remove stock without your notice through purchase return. So you can as well change here to purchase return to know whether is there any return of goods to that minus your stock without your notice. So if there is anything they return, you can now query it. Who approved before they can return it?
Okay.
You understand? So this is where you are going to check. So if anybody returns anything, you cannot choose either detail, summary, and how you want it. If you say total, it will give you only the total of what was returned. Then if you now said summary, it will give you invoice by invoice, total amount on invoice. If you put details, it will display the details of everything, the product by product, how it was returned. So if return is here, no, it's return you are viewing. If purchase is here, meaning what you want to see is purchase. Now you don't use purchase order in that place. If you are using purchase order, you would have used purchase order, you will see the purchase order. Okay. Purchase order is when they are placing order. You fill the whole thing in the system, send to your the company that will supply. Then they will now supply. When they supply the goods, when the goods come, you don't need to begin to enter everything again. You call it back on purchase order. Then you now ask the system to change it to purchase. Then in changing to purchase, anyone that did not supply, you remove it. If they supply all, you just save without struggling yourself and start doing purchase again.
But that's the thing you said now. I'm not think they're purchasing it, so.
No, they are not. Yeah, that's why I said after this, I'm going to create a time. They time me, and then there are so many things that might have stopped. They are no longer doing it. Then your own, you now as the new manager there, you can now begin to adopt. You need to understand the system first. When you understand system, you understand that there is nothing you want to do that is not in the software. Anything you want to bring, you want to introduce to your place is already in the system. All you need to do, ask me, I want to do this, how can I get it done in the system? And I will tell you straight away, this is what we are going to do, this is what we are going to do, and you implement it. Once you start following them up in whatever they are doing, things will start working. Once you start telling them that no goods should go inside without this, and at the end of the day, you check out the list of what they put inside, did they pass through the normal transfer process? Once you start following it up and you mean it, you will see everything working out. Anybody that they take goods inside the mall without passing normal transfer, by the time you charge the person 1 or 2 times, that is all. Nobody wants his salary to reduce. Things will start working.
Yes. Sure.
So that is about the purchase. So about our stock, you come into your stock, you view from here down, you can view any report you want to report. Item history, then stock take report, then there are so many of the stock performance report, but the major one you can use now is the stock quantity report. Now let's go to the stock quantity report. I want to show you something. Stock quantity report, as I said before, you can view the location and view, then so whatever you fill in here. Now if you click here, the system will also include the item that is already minus quantity. Like what you said before, if I did not lock the system to set a minus sign, is whenever you click here, the system will be able to display to you all the items that have entered minus sign.
The negative, yeah.
Yeah, the negative sign. Then here now, it says the system should show you the item that is also zero quantity. But when you remove this one, the system will display only the item that have quantity on them.
Okay.
So it just, what in all my training, all I'm trying to do in this training is to introduce you to the icons of the software and to show report, view report. Whatever you have selected before, you have checked or selected before you click screen is what the system will display for you. But when you leave them blank without selecting anything, it will show everything that is written here from here to down.
Wow.
So like as a group is here, meaning if you choose any group, choose particular group here, it is only that group you are going to see. But if you did not choose, every group is going to show group by group. It will not give you the report group by group, group by group, group by group. Then if you choose in a subgroup, that means you are not only in a subgroup, only that subgroup will show.
Okay.
Thank you. I am disconnected. But I'm trying to connect. Okay, I'm back again. I think with this small training now, I think you are you can with this one go inside the software with your own password, log in, check, and by the time you are done with this thing, this first, you cannot have questions you may want to ask, because there are things that you may want to see do which you may not be able to see do, and you will ask questions and will be able to clear.
Okay, that question I asked the other time about the sales and profits, that one, because Oga wants to know if the markup is okay. I asked that question because the last time we were not able to give me a concrete answer on that part.
Okay, hey, ask the question now.
Like now, I want to see total profit for first to yesterday. How much profit you make?
Okay,
I will percentage with that. Check our markup.
Okay, I will end my recording now so that I'll be able to show you in the system. Thank you very much. Let me end the recording.
Okay.